What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin pusher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $10 million buy-in. They only gave us one quarter for $10 million. So let's try it over there on that left-hand side. Hopefully we can get a good push. Oh my goodness! Well, I put one quarter in and two fell out of there. Oh yeah, that was a super nice push right there. Let's check it out and see what we got. Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. So we got about 20 quarters or so. So let's try some quarters on that right hand side. Try to keep everything moving evenly and equally. Come on, nice push. Nice, we got that massive pyramid of quarters right there in the center. Oh my goodness, it's raining quarters in there. Well, that one quarter challenge was a huge success. Normally it takes like 10 or 15 buy-ins just to get it to go, but today we got it on the first try. That is absolutely remarkable. So anyway, they got this thing stacked up pretty good. I will explain what all they got in there after I collect some quarters. So let's collect those quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. So check this out. We got about 380 quarters now. This is doing incredible. So anyway, they got this thing stacked up amazingly well today. Looks like a gigantic tower of $1,000 chips back there on the pusher. And they got like 3/4 towers in there. The one in the center, it's already about to go. And they got so many $5,000 and $10,000 chip towers in there. So many 1-ounce gold bars. Oh yeah, nice. We got that quarter tower, and check that out. There was a brown mystery bag hidden in there. Holy mackerel, this is doing exceptional. So we'll open up that mystery bag here in a few minutes. There's still a whole bunch of quarters out there in the center. Check that out. Yeah, and them 2/4 towers on the left and the right, those might give us an uphill battle today. I hope not, but you never know. And I think there was originally like 2/4 pyramids up front. We done got the one in the center and on the left-hand side to crash down, so it gave us a bunch of quarters. And there's also 2 mystery bags on the blue shelves. There's a red one on that right-hand side and a blue one on the left-hand side. Y'all probably can't see those because those great big old towers are blocking the view. But anyhow, you'll see them later on after we knock down some of these towers and stuff. And I'm seeing 4 white dice in there today. I think y'all can see the ones right there. Yeah, y'all can see those. But you can't see the ones that are on top of those great big old towers. Anyhow, there's 4 white dice in there. If we win them white dice, we'll get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by those numbers. So, we can get them. Talk about a massive win today. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we could really use a good win off of this game right here because we're down a lot of money. I'll talk more about that later on. Anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. So, let's go see how many quarters we've won. And we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. So before I continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up this brown mystery bag. Feels like it's loaded up pretty well, so let's see. Hopefully there's something good and valuable and beneficial in there. Oh my goodness, nice. Check this out. So we got the $5 chip, 2 $1 chips, a $10 chip, and we got a $50 chip. So if you don't know what the $50 chip is for, we get to cash this in at the end of the game. They will take anything that's fallen down the side slots and they'll put it back into the playfield somewhere. Y'all probably can't see the side slots at the moment because those quarter towers are blocking the view. But anyhow, if you don't know this, anything that falls down the side slots, that money goes to the house. I don't get a win or keep any of that money. But whenever we cash in this $50 chip, they will take everything that we've lost and they'll put it back into the playfield. So pretty much give us a second chance at winning it. That is incredibly beneficial right there. And these 2 $1 chips right here, each one of these is worth 500 quarters. So I get to cash both of these in. They will give me an extra 1,000 quarters. So those are super, super beneficial. And this $5 chip right here, we'll get to cash this in later on. And they will take all of them towers that are on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the playfield somewhere. So we'll cash that in here in a few minutes. And this $10 chip, this right here is pretty much worth 1 free tower. So we'll get to cash this in and we'll get to spin a wheel. And the wheel has all these different types of chip values on there. For example, $1,000 chips, $5,000 chips, and $10,000 chips. Gold bars is an option also. And it goes as low as $10 chips and it goes as high as $25,000 chips. Anyway, we'll get to spin that wheel. Whatever it lands on, that's what type of brand new tower they'll build somewhere in the playfield. So anyhow, that's not bad at all. That mystery bag was loaded up incredibly well. So anyway, let's get right back to pushing. I will cash in that $10 chip and both of those $1 chips after we get all these remaining towers to fall down. Well, I at least want to get that tower $1,000 chips out of there before we cash in any of them chips. Oh yeah, there it goes. It just lost $3,000 or $4,000 chips at the base of it. Oh my goodness, that's a good sign right there. That means it's about ready to go. Keep a close eye on that tower. This is super intense. Oh nice, the tower on the left just moved forward a little bit more. Nice. Oh yeah, it's almost about ready to go. I think we should use that skill stop button and load up a whole bunch of quarters back there at one time to try to get a good base of quarters behind all them towers. That should definitely get the one that's back there on the moving platform, and it will help us get these 2 quarter towers and those 2 $5,000 and $10,000 chip towers whenever we stack the quarters up like this. So let's put a couple more in there. And also, I forgot to tell y'all how many quarters we had. I think we had like 13 or 1,400 of them, so definitely got a ton of quarters today. Come on, nice push. Oh yeah, all them towers are getting close. Come on, big money. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, jackpot baby. Oh my goodness. Wow, and we got that tower on the right hand side. And we're about to get this massive tower on the left. Check that out. Goodness gracious, it's raining $1,000 chips. About to get that massive tower on the left. Nice, we got it. Holy guacamole, we're making a fortune today. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that. Wow. And it continues to rain $1,000 chips every single push. Oh my goodness. Well, I was worried we wasn't going to make any money back today. Towers was being pretty stubborn at the start. Well, the poker chip towers were anyway. Quarter towers, those seem to be falling off of there pretty quick today. Now, I'm a little bit concerned about these 2 quarter towers on the left and the right, because those look like they're going to be a little bit stubborn. Goodness, there's only $1,000 and a gold bar left in there. Nice, we got the $1,000 chip. Now we got to get that gold bar. Nice, we got it. This is doing incredible. Alright, so we only got a couple quarters left. And after that, we'll collect some more quarters and we'll try to get these remaining quarter towers to fall down. I'll try one more round, and if it doesn't get them quarter towers, I will go ahead and cash in that $10 chip and both of them $1 chips. And yesterday, we had won a blue chip, and a lot of y'all was asking what that blue chip was worth or what it was for. Well, I told y'all in the video, but I guess I'll tell y'all again. It was worth 2 free mystery bags. I don't know if y'all remember or not, but they put 2 more mystery bags on top of those smaller towers of $10,000 chips. I'm talking about yesterday's video, if y'all don't know. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, I highly suggest you go and check it out. It was a good one. Yesterday was a $10 million buy-in and a 1/4 challenge also. So if you want to check out that video, more than likely it will pop up on the end screen of this video. You can just click on it. It will take you right to that video. And I might put that video, I might link that video down in the comments, and you can just click the link. It will take you right to the video. So I would highly recommend you check out that video if you haven't already. Got a massive win off of 1/4. Definitely don't want to miss out on seeing that. And I'm hoping we can get a massive win on this game right here also. Alright, we only got one more handful of quarters left. There they are. So let's go collect some quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, Andy Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to work. So we made a pretty good amount of money on that previous round. I think it was a little over $1.6 million or something. And we got quite a few quarters. I think we got about, what was it, like 2,300 quarters now. So that should be more than enough quarters to get these 2 quarter towers out of there, I think. I'm hoping so anyway. But like I said, this is going to be the last round. If it doesn't get these 2 remaining towers, I will go ahead and cash in that $10 chip and both of those $1 chips. So stay tuned for that. More exciting gameplay coming right up. And they would probably just leave those quarter towers in the exact same position, like after I cash in that $10 chip and stuff, because they don't normally rearrange any of the towers until we cash in that $5 chip. So we still got a couple more chances of getting them quarter towers. I'm hoping we can get them on this round right here. That'd be really nice. And I'm stacking up a bunch of quarters back there because I'm trying to get a good base of quarters built up behind those quarter towers, because that seems like it's the best technique to use whenever the towers are on the sides. It helps them move forward. So, I mean, it uses up a bunch of our quarters, but still, we benefit a lot more doing this than we would if we'd only put like $2, $3, or $4 in there at a time. So that's why it's best to stack up a bunch of quarters back there. Yeah, once we get a good base of quarters built up behind them towers, the towers should start moving forward pretty well. And I think we also got like maybe 10, 15, 20 ounces of gold on that previous round. I didn't really count any of the gold up. I just think we got like 10 to 15 ounces of gold, something around that. And the gold bars, they're worth whatever 1 ounce of gold is at the moment. I think they're around like $1,945 an ounce at the moment. Well, that's what they were worth yesterday. Not really sure what they're worth today. If somebody could let me know what the exact spot price of gold is down in the comments, I would highly appreciate that. 1 ounce of gold, by the way, 1 ounce gold bar. Just let me know what 1 ounce of gold is worth. And there's so many towers on the blue shelves today. There's so many $5,000 and $10,000 chip towers. And I'd say there's maybe like 30 ounces of gold on top of all them towers combined. So there's actually multiple ways I could win all those towers. Today we got that $5 chip, so we'll get to cash that in later on. And they will move all those towers to the playfield for free. It won't cost us anything at all. And some days they will have a red earbud in there. And that literally means the exact same thing as that $5 chip. But if that $5 chip or red earbud was not in there, it would end up costing me 2 times the original buy-in to get them to move them towers to the playfield. So today that would cost $20 million to get the towers moved to the playfield. That would end up being a $30 million buy-in in total, since the original buy-in was $10 million. So that $5 chip is technically a $20 million win, or a save. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Now that we got a bunch of quarters stacked up behind them towers, the quarter tower on the right just moved forward tremendously. That is awesome sauce right there. Anyhow, we only got a couple quarters left. Let's see. Alright, that right there was the last of them. So let's see what it does. Come on, move them quarter towers. That one on the left-hand side still has some catching up to do. The one on the right's making more progress than that one. That's okay. I think we'll get them out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and cash in both of those $1 chips and that $10 chip. We'll get to spin that wheel, whatever it lands on. That's what type of brand new tower they'll build somewhere in the playfield. And we'll cash in both of them $1 chips, and it'll give me an extra 1,000 quarters. So let me call them over here, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&V Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to work. So I cashed in both of those $1 chips and that $10 chip. Oh my goodness, we already got one of them gold towers to fall down. Sweet. And they gave me an extra 1,000 quarters, and we got to spin that wheel, and today, as you can see, it landed on 1 ounce gold bars. So as you can see, they built like 3 enormous towers of gold in there. They built one enormous one back there on the pusher, and like 2 smaller ones on the playfield. So anyhow, let's continue using that skill stop technique and try to get these gold towers to fall down. So I'm fine with the gold any day. I mean, it does have an option to land on $10 chips. Like I said, it could land on $10 chips, $25 chips. But today it landed on 1 ounce gold bars. So the gold bars are pretty good. $25,000 chips would be the best, but still, I'll take the gold any day, like I said. And I think the gold bars are worth about $1,945 an ounce. And if you're wondering what I do with all the gold that I win, I normally just save it all and keep it in a safety deposit box, because I've heard the gold bars are going to go way up in value over the next couple of years, and I try to save as much gold as I can. I mean, here and there, if we're down a lot of money and I need some extra cash or something, I will trade a couple of them gold bars in for cash, whatever the spot price is at the moment. Oh yeah, nice. We got that gold tower on the left-hand side to go. Well, that loot chute got severely clogged up, so let's get that cleared out real quick. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it going. So, got that loot chute all cleared out. There was a bunch of gold stuck in there. Seems like whenever a bunch of gold falls down at one time, it all gets stuck in that loot chute. I mean, all it takes is one gold bar to get stuck in there, then it starts a traffic jam of gold. But luckily, we got it cleared out while we can, and sometimes if that loot chute gets too full, money will start to fall back inside the machine, and that money would go to the house. It would go to the exact same place as those gutters on the sides would, so... But luckily today we got that $50 chip. We'll get to cash that in later on, and they will take all that stuff that we lost to the side slots, and they'll put it back into the play field. So, like I said, we'll cash that $50 chip in at the end of the game. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, nice, we got that enormous tower of gold. Oh my gosh, that is exceptional. That is outstanding. Yeah, I'd say there was at least another, what, like, I'm going to say 120 ounces of gold in there. All three of those gold towers combined, so this might be a new record win for the gold today. I sure do hope it is anyway. And I don't think we've won any dice yet. There's still 2 mystery bags on the blue shelves, and there's 4 of the white dice on top of those towers. I pointed those out earlier. And the white dice, we win them, those would multiply our winnings by whatever they land on. And if there's any gold dice in there, we'd get to roll them, whatever they land on. The gold would multiply by those numbers. So I'm hoping there's some gold dice hidden in there somewhere. Who knows, there might be some gold dice hidden inside them quarter towers. So that's why I'm trying my best to win those out of there. Still a whole bunch of gold right there in the center we're about to get. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, it's like 3 or 4 or 5 ounces of gold right there on the edge. Nice, we got it. This is doing amazing. So take a guess down in the comments and let me know how much money you think I'm going to make back today from a $10 million buy-in. No, that's a lot of money to spend on one of these things, but I do this for you all. Like I've said many times before, I try to make these videos as entertaining as possible. And I try to make the best content out there, and I know most of y'all like to see the big buy-ins, so that's why I do these videos. And let me know if you'd want to see more videos like this. What do y'all like better? Do y'all like 50 quarter challenges, 1 quarter challenges, or 1,000 quarters at once videos? Let me know what you'd want to see more of down in the comments, and I'll try my best to make that happen. Also, what is the best type of buy-in for you all? What do y'all like to see the most? Do y'all like $50 million buy-ins all the way up to $200 million buy-ins? Or would you want to see like 20 million to 50 million? Or 1 million to 15 million? Or would you want to see like $500 to $100,000 buy-ins? Like $500 buy-ins, $5,000 buy-ins? Just let me know what you want to see down in the comments, and like I said, I'll try my best to make it happen. Alright, so we only got a couple quarters left in the basket. I'm going to try one more round and see if we can't get these 2 quarter towers. Both of them seem like they move forward pretty well, so let's grab some quarters and we'll get right back to work. Alrighty, A&D Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So after this round right here, if it doesn't get those remaining quarter towers, I will go ahead and cash in that $5 chip, and they'll take all them towers that are on the blue shelves and they'll put them all into the play field. And I told y'all the couple ways we could get them towers. I told y'all about the 2 times the original buy-in and the $5 chip and the red earbud. But there's actually one more way I could get some of them towers off of the blue shelves. Like if I stack the quarters up really high back there, like see how that tower on the left hand side and the one on the right are like hanging over that blue shelf just a little bit. They're like hanging over the blue shelf over top of the pusher. If I stack the quarters up really high back there, I would have a pretty good chance of trick shotting them towers into the play field. And it's really difficult to do. You have to stack the quarters up perfectly. And sometimes if you're lucky, you'll get one of them towers to fall over into the playfield. But that's really not the most effective method of trying to get those towers, because it wouldn't help you get the towers that are like against the wall and stuff. It would only help you get those towers that are hanging over the blue shelf just a little bit. So it's not the most effective method, but I mean, hey, it works sometimes. I mean, that's a pretty good technique to use if you don't have a $5 chip you could cash in. Except there's only one tower on the blue shelf and you don't want to pay 2 times the original buy-in. You could just stack the quarters up really high and just try to trick shot that tower into the playfield. Well, we're getting tons of quarters right there in the center, but not much moving on the towers, unfortunately. That one on the right side seems like it moved forward a little bit compared to last round and the round before that, so it's making a little bit of progress, but we just need a bunch more quarters to get piled up behind those towers. So let's go ahead and load this thing up. Let's put like 500 or 600 quarters in there at once. Like I said, I know that wastes a lot of quarters, but I mean, hey, it's going to be worth it once we get them quarter towers. Because I'd say each one of them quarter towers is like 500, 600, 700, 800 quarters possibly. Alright, let's see what that does. That was a whole bunch of quarters we just put in there. Oh yeah, see what I'm saying? The one on the right hand side just moved forward. I need that one on the left hand side to get going. Let's put some quarters on the left. And the reason why it's so hard to play on one side and one side only on this machine, it's like whenever you put quarters in, like, see, that's as far left as I could go. And see how the quarters are trying to roll over toward the right hand side? It's because the top of the machine is like open, I guess, and that's where you can just dump a whole bunch of quarters in there at one time. So that's why it's hard to play on one side only. I mean, it's like, might as well just play across the whole entire field, right? Pretty much like this right here. Alright, so we only got a couple quarters left in the basket. Let's get them in there, then we'll cash in that $5 chip. Alright, we only got a couple quarters left. Let's get them in there. One more handful to go. Oh, nice. I thought I just seen that quarter tower on the left side move forward a little bit. Alright, let's see what that does. Come on, massive push. Oh, yeah, just moved that quarter tower on the right. So let's go ahead and cash in that $5 chip. And we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&V Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to work. So I cashed in that $5 chip. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves and they put them all into the playfield. And looks like they stacked most of the towers up pretty tall back there on the moving platform, and they put all them dice on top of those towers. Yeah, these 2 towers back there on the playfield, those are stacked up really, really tall. Oh, nice. Well, we got the one on the right-hand side. We got 3 of the towers to fall down now. That is exceptional. So hopefully we can get them quarter towers on this round right here. I'm thinking that quarter tower on the right, thinking it's going to fall off of there pretty soon. And they put both of those mystery bags on top of that enormous tower of gold. And I'm guessing they just took all that gold that was in there and they just combined it into like one enormous tower of gold, because there's no gold on top of those poker chip towers. And I was seeing at least like 25-30 ounces gold in there, so it has to be what they did with all that gold. And that dice, one of the dice landed behind that tower. Oh, nice. Got that gold tower to go. We're about to get both of them mystery bags. Wow, that was a humongous push right there. Oh, yeah. Making out like a bandit today, that's for sure. And who knows, maybe all those chips and gold and stuff right there in the center will help us get these 2 quarter towers on the sides, because there's weight and pressure in the center. Might help the sides get moving. I hope so anyway. We've been playing for a pretty good while now. I think we've been playing close to an hour and a half. Oh no! Well, that's not good. We lost like 10 grand to the blue shelf. So it would cost me 100 grand to get that put back into the playfield. Like, I'd pay an extra 100 grand. They'd put that $10,000 chip back into the game for me. So that means the dice, all those white dice combined, would have to end up multiplying my winnings by 10 for it to be worth it to make that 100 grand back. Because that $10,000 times 10, that would be 100 grand. So if those dice total up to more than 10, then it's definitely going to be worth it to pay that extra 100 grand to get that 10 grand back. Oh yeah, that was a nice push out there in the center. And it looks like we're about to lose one of the dice on the right. Oh sweet, we got that poker chip tower to go. Yeah, we just lost one of those white dice to the gutter on the right side, unfortunately. So we got that $50 chip, so we're going to get that back later on. And that quarter tower on the left, it is like leaning backwards or something. Y'all see that? Well, it might just be where I'm standing. It might be standing up straight. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, tons of $5,000 and $10,000 chips on the edge. Alright, so I think we should get that loot chute cleared out real quick. My goodness, we're losing tons of chips and dice to the gutters today. Thank goodness we got that $50 chip. Alright, there we go. We got that loot chute cleared out. We got both of them mystery bags, so I will open up both of them mystery bags like after we're done trying to get these 2 quarter towers and those chips out of there. So stay tuned for that. Take a guess down in the comments and let me know what you think might be inside of those mystery bags. I'm hoping it's some more dice. Some more dice would be pretty sweet. And we haven't won any gold dice today. So I'm hoping that mystery bag is loaded up with golden dice. Like I said, we get to roll them gold dice, whatever they all land on. The gold will multiply by those numbers. Alright, so let's use that skill stop technique. Try to get these massive towers of quarters to fall down. I think there's only 10 grand left in the playfield. But wait a second. Before we cash in that $50 chip... Wait, hang on a second. Actually, let's wait on paying that 100 grand today. Let's wait till later to do that, because sometimes whenever I cash in that $50 chip, they will put a bunch of towers on the blue shelves. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know what I'm talking about. Then they'll give us like a red earbud or something. They'll put a red earbud in there for us to win. We'd get to cash that in. They would take everything that's on the blue shelves and they would put it back into the playfield. So if there's towers on the blue shelves after we cash in that $50 chip, we'll get that 10 grand back later on regardless. So yeah, let's hold off on paying that extra 100 grand because it might save us 100 grand if we wait a little bit longer. Yeah, it's a pretty good plan. I just thought of that. Alright, so that right there is the last of our quarters. So let's try one more round. There's still a dice behind that quarter tower out there. Well, it's not really behind it. It's like on the side there. Y'all probably can't see it. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So I think I'm going to go ahead and open up both of these mystery bags. I changed my mind. I'm not going to try another round to try to get them 2 towers. I just don't want any of y'all to get bored with just quarters and stuff falling down. Especially if they're going to leave those quarter towers in there like after we cash in that $50 chip. So anyhow, let's go ahead and start with this blue mystery bag. This one feels like it's stacked up really, really good. So let's see if there's anything good and valuable and beneficial in there. Oh my goodness, nice. Check this out. So we got 50 grand? 50 grand in chips. That's not bad at all. I'll take 50 grand any day. Alright, so now let's open up the red mystery bag. This one feels like it's loaded up just as good. Hopefully this one has some gold dice in there or something. Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. So we got 3 white dice and 4 gold dice. Wow, that is absolutely exceptional. I was not expecting that. That is amazing. So that makes what, like 5 of the white dice that we've won in total now? And there's another white dice behind that quarter tower, like I said earlier. And I've seen one fall down the gutter on the right. So I think we have the potential to win like 7 dice. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and cash in that $50 chip real quick. And I'll be right back. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $50 chip. They took everything that fell down in their loot box today. And they put it all back into the playfield. And it turns out that loot box hasn't been emptied out in like 8 hours or more, so most of these chips and stuff that you're seeing in there is stuff that other people have lost. As you can see, there's some low value chips. Oh nice, we got that yellow mystery bag, so I'm hoping that has a $5 chip or a red earbud in there that we get to cash in. And they would move all those towers that are on the blue shelves to the playfield. Oh yeah, nice. We got that massive tower to fall down right there in the center. Sweet. And they rearranged that quarter tower and they put it like more toward the center. But the only bad thing about that, it was a trade-off because they put the quarter tower right there in the center and they put 2 more massive towers on the sides. So those might be the next uphill battle. You never know. But anyhow, we're not going to let that stop us. We're going to load this thing up with quarters, try our best to get it all cleared out of there. Oh yeah, tons of gold bars on the edge. Oh yeah, and I also thought I seen some like $500 and $100 chips. Again, those were chips that other people have lost playing the low buy-in games. Because there wasn't any low value chips in the game I was playing today. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Tower on the right moved forward tremendously. We really need to get that quarter tower though. And also, they took both of those dice that we lost and they put those on top of those towers. Oh nice, we got one of them. And that other one, it landed beside that quarter tower. Alright, so I'm thinking we should stop right now and get that loot chute cleared out. Just to be sure we don't lose anything else. Alrighty, AMD Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So, got that loot chute all cleared out. So now let's keep on stacking this thing up with quarters. Still got probably around, I'm just going to say like 1,600 quarters left in the bowl and the basket combined. So let's get those in there and try to get these towers out of there. And that quarter tower, I'm hoping we can get that one to fall down. That'll give us a bunch more quarters. Oh sweet, we got that other dice. That is exceptional. So I think that makes like, what, 7 of the white dice that we've won in total. And got that yellow mystery bag, and I didn't even realize that. There's a pink mystery bag on that left-hand side. Wow, so guess we'll get that whenever we cash in that red earbud, if they got one in there. Or a $5 chip. Don't have to be a red earbud. It could be either one of the two. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, gold bar about to go on the right. Oh yeah, it's getting super close. Come on, big push. Alright, so let's keep on stacking up that left-hand side. Oh yeah, that quarter tower's going. Keep a close eye on that thing. It is like right there about ready to go into the pay. Oh yeah, it's going to be a waterfall of quarters for sure. Oh yeah, there it goes. Well, the top of it's starting to go. Come on, big push. Alright, I'm thinking we need to put like 500 or 600 quarters in there at one time, and that will get a bunch of these towers moving. Alright, so let's go ahead and load this thing up. Oh nice, got a bunch of stuff on the right side there. A couple of gold bars, maybe a couple chips. This is doing excellent today. So anyhow, hope y'all are doing good and having an awesome day so far. Remember, if this is your first time watching and you're enjoying these videos, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post bell notifications. That way you'll get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. It would help out tremendously. We're on the road to 130,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there by the end of this month, so the end of August. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, let's try to get 3,000 likes on today's episode. 3,000 likes. I know we can accomplish that. Just need everyone watching to hit that like button. This video can get 3,000 likes within the first day of it being uploaded. Tomorrow, I will do a $50 million buy-in. How does that sound? And trust me, you'll want to see that $50 million buy-in. So anyhow, that was like 700 quarters at once. Oh my goodness, nice! Holy mackerel, we got that quarter tower to fall down. And I didn't even release that skill stop button. Oh my goodness. Wow. Alright, so this is doing amazing. So I think I'm going to try like 1 or 2 more rounds. And I'm going to try to get these remaining poker chip towers. And if those don't fall down, we'll open up that mystery bag. So let's collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, AMD Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So we made a tremendous amount of money on that previous round. I think we made a little over like 2 million in chips or something like that. And we got a bunch of gold. Goodness, I'd say we've won close to 260 ounces of gold today. That's just my guess, I don't know for sure. I'll count everything up at the end of the game and I'll let y'all know how much money and stuff that we've won. So hopefully we can do really well today. Like I was saying earlier, we could really use a good win off of this game, because today we're down like $32 million at the moment. I played 2 other games before this right here. The first game we actually did pretty well on, but the second game, that's when we lost all of our money on that game and most of the money that we won on the previous game. So we're down like $32 million at the moment. If we can make $32 million profit on this game right here, then we'll be even for the day. But if we can make more than $32 million profit on this game right here, then we'll be ahead for the day, which is exactly what we want. So I'm going to try my best to get all these towers and gold out of there. Try to get the biggest win that we can. Alright, so I'm thinking we need to use that skill stop technique to try to get these 2 towers to fall down. Yeah, once we get a pretty good base built up behind those towers, it seems like they start moving forward pretty well. Yeah, but the towers on the side seem like they're being super stubborn today. Especially them quarter towers, goodness gracious. I think we played for like 2 or 3 hours trying to get those. Camera says I've been playing for 4 hours, 19 minutes, and 53 seconds. So we've been playing a pretty good while now. So I'm hoping we can get it all cleared out of there soon. Not going to stop till all the towers, chips, and gold are out of there. Come on, big push. Oh yeah, the tower on the right side just moved forward tremendously. Did you see that? Oh nice, both of them moved forward there. See what I'm saying? Stacking up the quarters really helps you like tremendously. Like I've said earlier, you benefit a lot more putting a bunch of quarters in at once like that than you would if you put like $2 or $3 or $4 in there. I mean, it all depends on what you're trying to do. If you're just trying to get like random chips that are across the whole field, then I guess it's best to put like $2 or $3 or $4 in there at a time. But whenever you got towers being super stubborn on the sides, it's best to stack it up with quarters. Stack the quarters up really high. And it seems to be working pretty well at the moment. Most of them towers are moving forward. So anyway, getting back to what I was talking about a couple minutes ago about hitting that like button and subscribing and stuff. It is 100% free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't get paid anything when you all hit the subscribe button or hit the like button. I mean, in reality, it just makes it 1,000,000% easier for you all to keep up with the future videos. And I'll tell you why. Like, once you hit that subscribe button, there should be a bell icon right next to it. And if you hit that bell icon, it will give you the option to turn on all notifications. And if you turn on all notifications, you will get notifications on your phone, TV, laptop, computer, iPad, tablet, whatever you're watching my videos on. You will get notifications every single time I post a brand new video. And I pretty much post videos 7 days a week, so don't miss out on any incredible content. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post bell notifications. And also, I finally got around to setting up that membership thing, so y'all can become a member now. And I will put the link to become a member down in the comments section. So, if you want to become a member to help support the channel, check that out. There might be some members only videos, like I might put these videos in like 4K quality or something, and make that to where the members could see those videos. Because I can only get like, I don't know what the quality is called, but it's not 4K quality, because like it would take a long time to download 4K quality to my camera, like after I'm done filming the videos. So if you become a member, you'll see like better quality videos. You'll see these exact videos, but in 4K quality. So that might be a members only thing. Might start doing that. Let me know if you'd want to see that. Anyhow, that membership thing, just click the link down in the comments and you can become a member if you want to. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. I'm thinking we should try one more round to see if we can't get these towers to fall down. If we can't get them, I'll go ahead and open up that yellow mystery bag. So let's grab some quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. So before I continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up this yellow mystery bag just to see if that $5 chip or red earbud is hidden in there. Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. So we got that red earbud. So We're going to cash that in. They will take all that stuff that's on the blue shelves and they'll put it back into the playfield. And I completely forgot to point this out earlier. Remember that $10,000 chip that we lost? It's still back there, so we'll end up getting that put back into the playfield for free. Yeah, I'm so glad that I waited on paying that extra 100 grand, because if I would have paid that extra 100 grand to get that back, that would have been 100 grand for nothing. So I'm glad I thought about that. And I'm sure a bunch of y'all probably said that down in the comments. So thank you all for that. Thank you all for looking out for me. Oh yeah, I'm getting tons of quarter shot there in the center. That's pretty good. So let's stack this thing up a little bit more. Probably won't try all 2,000 quarters. I might try like another 400 or 500 quarters, and if it doesn't move them towers, we'll go ahead and cash in that red earbud. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, there's also another mystery bag on the blue shelf. It's a pink one, so hoping that one has something good and valuable in there also. And there's no way somebody could have lost those mystery bags through those side slots right there, because there's no way those mystery bags would fit down in there. So either the staff are putting those mystery bags in there, or somebody's losing the mystery bags because of that loot chute getting too full. And that space up above the loot chute could definitely fit like the biggest mystery bag they have, probably. But the biggest mystery bag they have could fit down through there. So I'd say that's what's end up happening. And I mean, we're getting that red earbud and $5 chip too consistently. So I would assume that the staff are putting that $5 chip or red earbud in there. That would only make sense. Because why else would they put those towers on the blue shelves? I mean, that pink mystery bag on the left side, somebody might have actually lost that one, because they didn't put that one into the playfield. But I think the staff added that yellow mystery bag and that red earbud. So I think we figured it out now. Alright, well that's going to be it right there. If it doesn't move them towers, we'll go ahead and cash in that red earbud. Alright, so let me cash in that red earbud and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it going. So I cashed in that red earbud. They took everything that was on those blue shelves and they put it into the playfield. And those two towers that was being stubborn on the left and the right, it looks like they just divided those towers up into like 4 enormous towers out there in the center of the playfield. So hopefully those are much easier to win now. They should be. We're already about to get that one on the left side. Check that out. And that pink mystery bag, check that out. It's like attached to that tower right there. It's pretty cool. Don't normally see something like that. Oh yeah, we're about to get that $1,000 and $5,000 chip tower. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, we got it. Sweet. And also that $10,000 chip that we lost earlier, I'm guessing they just put that. They just combined that $10,000 chip and the rest of them chips back there. Oh yeah, we're about to get that tower on the left side. It's moving forward pretty well. Yeah, and the one back there on the pusher, it's about to go also. Come on, big money. Oh my goodness, it's getting super, super close. Well, I kind of forgot to collect some quarters, so we're almost out of quarters. Might have to collect some quarters, and then we'll try to get that remaining tower to fall down. Come on, big money. I mean, we still got quite a few left. We probably got like 200, or less than that left in the basket, like maybe 180 of them. Oh yeah, nice, we got that massive tower. Nice, and we got that tower. Wow, that is absolutely fabulous right there. So let's try to push on that left-hand side just to be sure we don't lose any of that gold to the gutter, because that wouldn't be good. Trying to win as much gold today as possible. I want this to be a brand new world record win for the gold. And a brand new world record win for the money would be nice also. Oh yeah, that pink mystery bag, it's on the edge. Come on, big push. Nice, we got it. So we'll open up that pink mystery bag here shortly. But anyhow, that right there is the last of our quarters. So let's collect some quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to work. So let's try to get all those remaining gold bars out of there, and after that, I will open up that pink mystery bag. So stay tuned for that. We'll open up that mystery bag together. So take a guess down in the comments and let me know what you think might be inside of there. Hoping there's some more dice. That'd be really, really sweet if there was. And we could definitely use all those dice that we could get today. Come on, big push. Get that remaining gold bar. Alright, that's a win right there. I'm not even going to put any more quarters in. Oh yeah, jackpot baby. Wow, we got it all cleared out of there today. That is absolutely magnificent. This has been a brilliant game. Absolutely brilliant. So now let's go ahead and open up that mystery bag. Alright, here it is. So let's go ahead and check it out and see if there's anything good and valuable and beneficial in there. Feels decently heavy, so let's see. What do we get? Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. So we got 2 more gold dice and we got a silver dice. So if you don't know what that silver dice is for, we get to roll it at the end of the game. Whatever it lands on, the quarters will multiply by those numbers. So for example, say I've won 1,000 quarters and that silver dice lands on a 5, that would mean I'd get 5,000 quarters. So hopefully we can get a bunch of quarters today also. So anyhow, I'm going to call them back here. I think we've won 14 dice in total. We got 7 of the white dice, 6 of the gold dice, and 1 of the silver dice. They will put all 14 of them dice back there on the moving platform. We got to roll them on down to that playfield area. Whatever they land on, that's what we get to multiply our winnings and our quarters and our gold by. So let's go ahead and call them back here, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it moving. So I called them over here. They put all 14 of them dice back there on the pusher. So let's roll them on down to that playfield area. Hopefully they all land on some massive numbers. Oh yeah, we got a 5 and a 2 so far, so that's 7 times our winnings already. Oh nice. Got a 4. That's pretty good. So that's 11 times our winnings so far. Not bad at all. Oh my goodness. Well, that silver dice landed on a 1, unfortunately, and both of those white dice on the right side landed on a 1. And the 1s are pretty much 0, so just pretend those don't exist. So that means we won't get to multiply our quarters by anything at all. Oh my goodness, did you see that? That white dice on the right side flipped over to a 4. Nice, that is exactly what we needed. And that gold dice, that remaining gold dice landed on a 1. I mean, hey, regardless, those are still some pretty good numbers. So I'm going to count everything up, multiply our winnings and our gold by all that, and I'll let y'all know what we've won back from a $10 million buy-in. We'll be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely remarkable. I ended up winning $9,572,695 in chips, and all them white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 24, and in total I ended up winning $229,744,680 from a $10 million buy, and that is absolutely spectacular. That's another huge life-changing jackpot win today. Absolutely mind-blowing. And on top of that, we've got 619 ounces of gold, and all them gold dice combined ended up multiplying the gold by 23, I think it was. And in total, I ended up winning 5,037 ounces of gold today. And those are around $1,945 a piece. So that means we ended up winning $9,796,965 in gold today. That is absolutely outstanding right there. And last but not least, we ended up winning 2,371 quarters. And unfortunately, that silver dice ended up landing on a 1, so we didn't get to multiply our quarters by anything. But still, that is, let's divide that by 4 to get the dollar amount. $592.75 in quarters. I mean, that's a pretty good win right there. So that's not bad at all for a $10 million buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's episode, be sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. So I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care and have a magnificent day.